Hello Aquarius and welcome to the Soulmate Experience. I'm going to be doing a reading for February overview, your February overview. Um, First of all, I want to say thank you guys to everybody that has subscribed, liked, shared, and for those of you that have been following me for a while, I want to say thank you guys. I also want to specifically say thank you guys to those of you that have ordered spell work. I just started offering spell work about 3 weeks ago on the channel, and I was very surprised. It's kind of like how yes, I'm saying this on all my videos. It's kind of like how when I started the channel, and it was overwhelming the support that I got, and out of nowhere, because I wasn't expecting it to actually become my career, to become like a job for me. I just started the channel, and I was in a place of hurt. I was in a place of a certain energy, and then surprisingly, it took off, and I started booking private readings. So same thing when I started the rituals and spells, and I started learning. Well, I've been learning for a while, but when I really started like involving myself in it, and when I introduced it to the channel, I wasn't expecting it to just blow up. But you guys have been wonderful as usual. I've gotten a lot of spell work requests, and I'm doing some. I'm doing some tonight. I work my first batch I do between Monday through Wednesday. My second batch I do Thursday through Saturday, and Sundays I clear my energy. I focus on myself. I do my cleansing, so that people's energies don't get stuck on me. But thank you guys so much for showing up and showing love. That means the world to me. Anyways, let's get started again with the reading. Reading for Aquarius. Aquarius. Surface Mind Lord, what can you tell me for Aquarius February? Page of Pentacles. You have the Page of Pentacles there. The Eight of Cups. And the Seven of Wands. Okay. So some of you might be leaving something behind to walk into something new. I feel like some of you are done with a situation. I'm getting this energy of you're done with a situation. You want something new. But this situation that you're leaving behind, I feel like it's been a tough road to get you to this point where you say, I'm done. Because the Eight of Cups, you would have put in a lot of time and a lot of emotions. I like how it's depicted in this deck, where it's like, it looks like this person has built some kind of a castle, like a tower almost, with the cups. It looks like a tower they've built, and they're still looking behind, And the Seven of Wands here, it gives me the same sensation. Like it was something you had to fight for. I think you fought for it, or you fought for it. It's either, for some of you, you're going to be moving into a new season with the same situation, but you're leaving back behind the ugliness. But for others of you, sorry. Hey, Ella, I said, can I call you back real quick? I'm doing a reading right now. Sorry, my friend called. So for some of you, it's something completely new. For others of you, it's something you're moving into a new state of being with a certain situation that you've already been dealing with. But I'm getting that for most of you is that you're leaving something entirely behind and you're moving into something new. Now, let's see. You might also be trying to make some kind of a proposition to someone that you've had a hard time with before in the past. Let's see. Aquarius shadow for February. Okay, the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, stagnation, and the King of Swords. This is your Aquarius. The Two of Pentacles under the King of Swords, and the Two of Wands here. So I'm feeling like, what is this I'm getting about? Yeah, okay, Nine of Pentacles. Separation has occurred. What is it? So I feel like someone because this energy is shifting now. It's either the other person, because the subconscious, the shadow, talks of it connects to the external energy. I'm feeling like someone in your subconscious and in your subconscious environment, in your energy, subconscious energy, your environment. That's what I'm trying to say. God damn it, I keep biting my tongue. They might be trying to propose. Is it you trying to propose, or is it the other person trying to propose something new? Because this connects to the subconscious, and I'm seeing that there's someone that's watching you. But I'm saying, but you should already know this, or you're going to be finding out in February, you know, during the duration of February. This, of course, an overview of February, so it covers the whole month. But you're going to be finding out that someone you dealt with, you might have been, and I feel like someone has already left the situation, because remember, we have the Eight of Cups. It was something that was built up already, but you had to leave it halfway because you felt like it wasn't your place to be. But they might be coming offering you something, or some of you might be the ones going to that person offering something. But I'm getting that whoever it was, the reason of separation was that it was too, one of you was very shallow. They were shallow in the way of reciprocation. They were not very reciprocative of what was being given to them, and they were not very appreciative of what was being invested into them and into the relationship. Because I'm getting this energy of like there's a shallowness to this person and to how they're perceiving you and to what they want out of you or what you want out of them. There's a certain amount of shallowness there. They were not putting forth as much effort. So whoever it was that was carrying the burden, the baggage, the lot of the relationship, decided to walk away and give up. But this other person is having like this second, they're having like this moment where they're like, whoa, did I just miss out on what could have been amazing for me? You know, did I just miss out on something that could have been glorious for me? They're having a step back and they're reevaluating the situation. Pay attention during this month to who comes back in your life, and also pay attention to the dynamic you shared with this person, because this will be the really. Of course, it's not going to apply to everybody, but yeah, Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, the Moon, and the Tower. Yeah. The ending of the relationship, the uncertainty, the changing, the temperance is the changing of mindset, which is what is happening with this person. And then it goes now into the Ace of Pentacles. The uncertainty, this is you leaving with the Tower here. This is when the foundation, remember with the Eight of Cups, and I said it looks like the person has built a tower. This is the Tower coming down. The uncertainty, and also the cycle breaking with the moon here, because the moon also talks of cycles of the moon, full moon, half moon, blah 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 blah. And then you go into the temperance where the psyche of the person changes, and then they come in offering the Ace of Pentacles. It's either going to be offered to you, or you're going to be, yeah, because even when I'm looking at this, the Five of Swords, and then under that, the higher knowing. The higher knowing is what happens here. This is what was happening with the Five of Swords, and I know that because here we have the world, the change of events, this energy right here, also this energy with the world completion, the cycle ending, and then the Six of Swords comes in, and even no matter how I'm looking at the cards, it's still telling me the same story. An offer is going to be made. Pay specific attention to the dynamic of the relationship that you had with this person. Again, you know, it's a general reading. It's not going to apply to everybody, blah, 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 blah. I think everybody should be old enough to understand that. I think Aquarius, one of all signs, should be one of those signs that really gets that. Let's see. The past for Aquarius as pertaining to the situation. Oi, why do I keep dropping cards, man? God damn. Nine of Pentacles just fell out of the deck. This is the separation that happened. This is Venus and Virgo. This is the separation that happened. The Seven of Swords sneaking away. The Four of Wands. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So we have fours. We have two swords here, and we have swords energy here, and then we have two fours here. Some of you were dealing with, you were having an affair, because this is a card of Aquarius to me. Some of you were having an affair with someone that's married. But I don't feel like they let you know. They didn't tell you. I don't feel, for the most part, I don't think most of you knew that this person was married. Because I'm seeing this Knight of Swords charging, you know, with this, coming under this, this Seven of Swords. And even when I'm looking at this card, you know, with the Six of Pentacles, I'm seeing this man and two women bowing to him, you know, and he's sharing whatever content he has to two people. And then under that is the death. So, yes, there was an affair here. I'm getting that there was an affair. They were either married or they had like something else. They had another partner. For most of you, you didn't know this though when you were together with this person. You're oblivious to this. But I get that you found out, which is why the Knight of Swords comes here charging forward. You found out and you decided to separate. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups. You decided to separate and segregate yourself from this person. That might have been and you might not have understood why this person wasn't, like, they were acting shady, in the sense that, remember earlier I talked about how one person felt like they were carrying the relationship. You might have wondered why this person might not have been always available, or they were acting a certain kind of way. They were hiding behind, you know, closed doors, and you guys couldn't go out to certain places, maybe even have public dates or whatever it was, or they couldn't call you at certain times, you know, you couldn't call them at certain times of the night, is because they had another person in their life and they were trying to keep it a secret. But again, I feel like for those of you that this applies for, you should already know, or you're going to be finding out during February or around the beginning of February, because this is an entirety of February. So, and if they're coming back, then it should be that you're finding out around the ending of the beginning of February. Others of them, they might have been legally separated from their partner. But I'm feeling like that wasn't the case. Because if that's the case, they wouldn't be sneaking about. They wouldn't be sneaking about. Present for Aquarius. Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold. Knight of Cups, an apology, an offer of love, the Temperance, the changing of mindset. That also comes against Sagittarius. So some of you might be doing the Sagittarius, but I'm seeing this more as a change of mentality, as a shifting of mindset, a shifting of psyche. Why are you feeling? But why are you feeling lonely? Because I'm getting lonely with this energy. There's a certain amount of despair. The Eight of Wands. Okay, what you just found out. The Five of Swords, a deception. You found out about. Some of you either have already found out about, yeah, the Seven of Swords and the Chariot. So I don't understand how this is playing out, because on one hand I'm getting that some of you have already found out in the past, but I'm also seeing that some of you are going to be finding out. Or maybe you're feeling this despair because you found out about, because I was asking why you're feeling this, okay, that's it. Why are you feeling this despair? It's because you found out that this person was manipulating. Again, I'm noticing the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, communication coming in. Some of you might have found out even through friends. You might have found out through social media, that kind of stuff, with the Eight of Wands. But the information would have come into you, and you'd have figured out that there was another party involved in the situation, and that they were being, how was the word? Duplicitous? Duplicitous? I believe duplicitous. Yeah, duplicitous or duplicitous, whichever way. They were playing a game of duplicity here. You know, two faces. But then but but if that's what's happening here, then where do they? Because I don't wanna say that you should involve yourself with someone that's married, or involve yourself with, you know, that kind of energy. And that's not because of, you know, I don't consider myself the most morally righteous person. I have loose morals, in the sense that I don't believe that, you know, everything that everybody says and believes is the same for everybody. Situations are different. You know, you could meet someone that's married and they have a terrible marriage, and maybe they're staying with the wife or the husband because they don't have money, or they, you know, every situation is different. So I always say this, that I have loose morals, and it's not something I'm ashamed of. But at the same time, I still think that there are certain things that are not advisable. Of course, a person will do what they will do. And I don't want to push you into the hands of someone that is already involved with another person. They're very much in love with you. That much is clear with the Two of Cups there. But can we make sure that they wrap up whatever donkey shit they got going on first before you get entangled and messed up in this energy, you know? Potential future. The Empress. The Two of Swords, yeah. And the Nine of Swords. This is your fear, this is your anxiety. This is what had already come up earlier. There's, again, I keep getting that there's a newness. For some of you, it's going to be with a completely brand new person, since you've left that person behind. For others of you, it's going to be the same person coming back. And they're going to... But the problem here, what am I seeing? What am I seeing? I'm picking up something, but it's kind of hard for me to verbalize it. What am I seeing? The problem here, and what I'm really worried about, is that you are going to, especially if it's a brand new person, I don't want you to carry also the burden, because I'm seeing that some of you are, you're going to try to start something new, but you're not cleaning up your space yet for the other person. In the sense that you're hoarding energy, and this is the term I use, hoarding energy. You know, some people go into new things, but they don't clean up the space that they have from the old stuff. They don't try to cleanse it. They don't try to do energy work. They don't try to, you know, release, forgive, or whatever it is that they need to do to go in wholesomely. And I'm seeing that there's a newness coming in, whether it's with the person from the past or there's a new person. I'm seeing that some of you are going to be going into the newness, you know, whatever new situation is starting off. But you're going to be holding on to some kind of fear still, and you're going to be holding on to past baggage still. Because you're showing up very hesitant to step into it. But, well, you have reason to be. So I can't take that away from you, especially if it's the same person and they've lied before and they didn't tell you they were married and they got you involved in some kind of, you know, situation that you didn't want to involve yourself in. But it's not the best, let's see, it's not the best energy to be in. Okay, I'm just noticing something now. Under the Seven of Swords is the Empress as well. And under the Empress is the Two of Pentacles, yeah. And remember, in this other deck, we got we have the Seven of Swords, the Empress, and the Two of Pentacles. So this message was already coming up even before I tapped into it. And here we have the Two of Swords, the Lovers. These are both cards of Gemini. Being of two minds. And I'm still getting duplicious energy. Are they done or what? But the Empress wouldn't come in with fakeness. Let's clarify. What are the intentions? What is the truth about the Empress? Because the Empress energy does not come in with fake shit. The Empress is wholesome. The Empress is wholesomeness personified. The Ten of Cups. The Knight of Swords. Aquarius. The Queen of Wands, a fire sign perhaps. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, yeah. Yeah, and the Ace of Swords coming in. Yeah, you not trusting. This is all you not trusting. Give it a try, Aquarius. That's what I would say. But again, I need you first of all to freeze out. Well, how can I say this without contradicting myself? Give it a try. See how it goes, especially for those of you dealing with a completely new, with a person from the past. Not those of you dealing with a completely new person. Those of you dealing with a person from the past. Give it a try, see how it goes. It's something that, the trust is something that they're going to have to earn, but you have to give them a chance to earn it first. You know, so yes, do give them a try. But also, while you're giving it a try, be making sure that you're also cleansing your energy and you're purging out your doubt. Because I'm getting, you know, people... The reason why you don't want to hold on to things that are done to you is not so much, you know, people always say things like forgive and forget, you know, that's true. But the reason I think it's very important is to let go of things that are not for your highest good or your pain and your tribulation. You know, the pains and trials, not necessarily tribulations, but, you know, is because you have to create space. so that a newness, I don't know why I'm fumbling with my words this whole reading. It's like I'm very uncertain of myself as I'm speaking. You have to create space so that a newness can come in. That to me is the main reason why a person should forgive and let go, so that it can create space. Because when you don't, you start doing what is known as hoarding energy. You start hoarding energy. You start pulling in into yourself, pulling in into yourself. And you're pulling new persons, you're pulling new situations, but there's not, at some point you get to a position where there's not enough room in your energy for more people to fit in. So, and because you've not let go of that situation, when you're dealing with a new person, I don't know what is wrong with me. This whole reading, I am fumbling with my words, guys. Like I'm speaking and I'm having to check myself and check my I don't know what that is about. I don't know if that's your energy I'm tapping to or what it's about, but I feel kind of off. Like I'm speaking, but I'm thinking about my words. I have to think about my words before I say them. Like they're not flowing like I usually speak during my readings. There's a lot of uncertainty within me. And I think maybe this is how you're feeling about this person or this situation. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. That's your uncertainty. So what I'm trying to say overall is get your mind right. Don't hoard energy. Make sure that you're creating enough room if you're going to be moving forward with that person, the new person. Make sure that you're not bringing in all the baggage from the past, because the next time you guys have a little argument, you will bring it up. And that's what I call digging the grave before the person is dead. When you start to create situations and create scenarios based on past behavior and not really giving a person a chance to prove themselves as who they are now. And you start judging them based on who they were before. We all use our judgment. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use your judgment, but there's a thin line that you have to use there. There's a thin line there where you go from being, using judgment to being judgmental. And that's a risk factor that comes in with that Queen of Swords. She can be judgmental. And she comes in, she might be given a chance. This woman is giving her hand to this man, but she has a sword. So she's given a chance to it, but she's coming with her sword. She's still ready for battle. Because she's already expecting the worst case scenario. And when you go into something expecting the worst case scenario, you will manifest the worst case scenario. Even if the person doesn't cheat, even if they don't lie, you will find reasons to believe and to project onto them that they've cheated and they've lied and they've done whatever else. So that's why I keep saying that you need to heal that energy and not hoard the energy and not keep it within you and then try to rush into something new, whether with a new person or an old person, so that you don't project your past and your past beliefs and your past fears and your insecurities onto that newness. Because, like I said, it's like digging the grave before the person is dead, already expecting the worst case scenario. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. If you want a private reading, check the description box down below. If you want rituals done, check the description box down below. What else? I think that should be it, right? Yeah. All the information, all the pricing and everything is listed down below. Thank you guys so much for being here. Stay blessed and I wish you the best. Bye-bye.